Hello guys, this is another video with Snip3tt. Sorry if I seem kinda tense. I was recording this and had to re-record because I kept getting interrupted. It was really annoying. So basically I'm doing something different with this video. We're playing on the map Suez right now and we're dominating. We basically have every other flag capped, as you can see. If you do spawn at E and then you just capture every single flag up until B, you'll basically be able to spawn trap the other team, which is the perfect thing to do if you can do that. And then once you do get that spawn trap, you can always pull out a sniper and kind of just pop heads if you'd like, kind of just play for kills. But anyways, we're doing something different with this video. I just kind of wanted to briefly explain to you what was going on. And so what's going on right now is I'm going to start off by explaining that I do have a new series that I guess I'm introducing in this video, and basically what that is just stories with T. And my name is Tristan, so that's why it says with T. And basically we're just going to I'm just gonna go ahead and then I'm basically gonna share some weird creepy dreams with you. Not creepy, but they're just really crazy. They sound like complete BS, but they're not, I promise. I've actually have them in something. Anytime I have a really weird dream, I mark it down in something called a dream book, in which if I think it's really like super just weird, that way I can tell people later on about it. I'll just kind of keep it, in that dream book, that way I can tell people about it. Anyways, this dream is called, I guess the title of it would be called Terminator Tom Hanks, and the reason it's called that is because, okay, so I'll start off, this is the introduction to it, I guess. Me and my friend, one of my best friends, Dawson, we're on our way to school. We went to a school in Texas. I'm not going to get too into it, I guess, because I don't want to dox ourselves or whatever. But yeah, we were on our way to school. It was like 6 a.m. and we were just getting there early. And while we were walking to school, I noticed myself, I was hard to keep on the ground. So like I was almost like a balloon. Think of a balloon, how you can't really keep it on the ground, how you're just very light and you're always kind of, imagine yourself being a balloon, I guess, is the best way to explain it. I had a hard time kind of just like pushing myself onto the ground, so eventually I just kind of grabbed Dawson by his shoulders and I was like, look dude, I'm gonna have to just kind of hang on to you, until we get to school. And he didn't care, thankfully. But so that went down, and whenever we actually got to the school, Mr. Cortez was there. He's basically at the time he was our vice principal, and he let us in the school, obviously, and he was wearing a golf uniform. I don't know why. He was into golf, so I guess it makes sense, me thinking about it now. But he was in a golf uniform and he had a golf club with him. So yeah, that went down. And in your dream, you don't really have, I guess, awareness of anything. So in my dream, I was like, oh, this is normal. So yeah, that went down. And so we get there and we're staying in the lobby because the doors to actually go into the school don't open until like 7 or 7:30, one of the two dates. So we're waiting there, and if you look across the street, because we had to go through a crosswalk, there was this location, like the parking lot, and we had to wait there. No, we didn't have to wait there, we waited in the lobby, but waiting there was just a bunch of sandbags, almost like the sandbags that you see in this game, Battlefield, or just, imagine like military sandbags, how they like stack them on top of each other, and they'd use them as protection. That's what we saw. And then we all turned that way, because we all noticed it all at once, like it just wasn't a me thing, we all noticed it all at once. So we saw the sandbags, and almost instantly, as soon as we see the sandbags, we all call it out. Like, we're like, whoa, why is there sandbags there? And then a bunch of Vietnamese people, and I'm sorry if you're offended by me saying Vietnamese people did it, but it was Vietnamese people. I mean, it was genuinely Vietnamese people, so sorry. But anyways, if you're offended, whatever, I guess. Sorry, dude. But yeah, no, a bunch of Vietnamese people popped up and they started shooting stuff at us. I don't know why. I was just like, what? So Mr. Cortez was like, everyone get down on the ground. And I don't know why, but Mr. Cortez turns around. I don't know if his golf club turned into this or what, but I don't see a golf club in his hands anymore. It's an AK-47, or it's some gun. I'm just saying it's an AK-47. And it almost looked like I don't know, like, imagine an LMG, but in like an AK-47 look to it. I distinctively remember seeing an AK-47 though. Anyways, he starts shooting like acid towards the sandbags, and it's really funny because they're shooting like bullets or something, and they're missing everything. Like, imagine like Black Ops 2 just came out, you know, this kid just got his PS3 or his Xbox 360, and he's missing every bullet on the game. Yeah, that's exactly, and they were like grown men. So I just thought that was really, I just really thought that was funny. And so he just starts shooting acid, and we're just thinking, me and Dawson are just like, oh, this is normal, like, again, it's a dream, so we're not really self-aware what's going on. And in my head, I'm worried. Dawson has like the most calm look on his face, and in my head, I'm just like, oh no, like, we could die. But I think I like got this brief like relief whenever I saw Tom Hanks, the Tom Hanks, and I know this because of his face. Tom Hanks has a face that you see that face and you know it's Tom Hanks, you know? So it was just a really big Tom Hanks too. Like, this was like an 8-foot Tom Hanks, and he just comes sprinting out of the school like unexpectedly, and has like a really big, like the same gun that Mr. Cortez has, but even bigger, and he just starts spraying it all over the place. And I'm just like, what the hell? And whatever they were shooting, it was both the exact same thing. It was like this acid stuff, and it was, he was putting work on them folk, you know what I'm saying? But it was just really funny. Whenever he started getting, Terminator Tom Hanks started getting shot. And the only reason I say Terminator Tom Hanks is because I distinctively remember him getting shot at least like 9 times and not dying. So that's the only reason I say Terminator, was because, and anytime he did get shot, you heard like a ding. Like, there was like a bullet hitting metal type thing, like a ding, 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 like almost like you're shooting Iron Man or something, if that makes sense, I guess. Just try to imagine that sound. That's what I heard. So I was just like, okay. And then after he got shot about like the 9th time, I was just like, okay, like, that's when I woke up from the dream. And whenever I woke up, it was like 5:30 a.m. and I actually had to go to school like shortly after that. And that's whenever reality hit, and I was just like, what the fuck? Like this never happens. Like, what did I just witness in my head right now? So yeah, there's that story. I'll get more interesting ones eventually. I'll probably upload like a multitude of different things. It won't be just stories with T. It'll be like, I don't know, more crazy things. I also have some pretty good stories. I also I can really get deep into my mind. This sounds almost cocky, me saying this, but like, I can get really deep into my mind if I want to. It involves like just concentration though, I guess. Like, I can think about some really deep shit, but but lately it just hasn't happened as much. It doesn't involve drugs or anything either, so please don't think that. But I mean, that helps. But anyways, yeah, dude. So yeah, that's today's video. In this game, we basically just get, I guess to end off the video, I'm basically just practicing my reaction shot the whole game with the shotgun, because we have every single flag other than A, so we're obviously kicking their ass. And yeah, so that's the video. I hope you guys end up enjoying it. I enjoy making these. I enjoy prioritizing this stuff. Again, it really keeps me busy, and it's just, in general, it's just fun to do. So yeah, I hope you guys have a good night and take it easy. Peace out, dude.